Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Right Away After Party. Here we are. We've just finished dancing and listening to music. My name's Kath.
And I'm Nick.
I thought we could maybe do a little dancing without music, but it's not quite the same, is it?
No, no, it's not.
No, no. Anyhow, welcome back. If you're brand new here, let me let Nick tell you what we do here at the after party.
Oh gosh, no pressure. Hi,
Hi.
Nick. Here at Right After Party, Right Away After Party, Kath and I discussed craft and process and writing and tools and tricks, and we also mostly just cheer each other on because we're in the midst of projects ourselves. So happy you're here.
That is exactly what we're about because a lot of the times we find that we spend clumps of time on our own and thinking about stuff and
Yeah.
writing and rewriting. And what we need sometimes is just somebody who's doing the same thing to say,
Yes.
we're doing okay. And
Yeah.
we've tried this. Did you try this? Try that. And
Exactly.
failures, disappointments, right?
Yes, exactly. You just don't feel so alone and so stuck. And so,
Yeah.
like you're just on this little island creating a book for no reason.
You are not alone.
No.
Come to the after party.
Yes.
Anyway, topic today, the topic
Yes.
is character building.
Yay.
I got it right.
Character building. Yes.
To follow on from our last series, which was about world building.
Yes.
So, Nick, how do you start with your character building? Do you start with a world? Do you start with a character? What prompts you?
I usually start with a name.
Really?
Yes. Do you start with a
Hmm.
name?
Wow.
What do you start with?
Tell me more. No, I want to hear more about you. Just does a name pop into your head?
Yes, a name usually pops into my head.
Like, let's talk about Margaret. Can we talk about Margaret?
You can talk about Margaret. Sure. Yes. So Margaret Ann Kelly just kind of walked into my life. Yep, Margaret Ann Kelly. She just told me her whole entire name, and that's about all she would tell me about her in the beginning.
Sneaky one, that Margaret.
She was one of the toughest characters I ever had in my life. I think. I hope I never meet another Margaret. I do something that was taught to me a long time ago, and that is I interview my characters. So you do that as well? Did you say you do that as well?
No, not. What do you mean in writing?
Yeah, like I actually sit down. Yeah, I usually try to do it outside because it's a neutral ground for me and the character. And I just literally will have questions and I'll ask the character questions. And literally, I am not joking. It is so spooky sometimes because answers will pop in my head, answers I did not even think about that I like. I sometimes I can kind of think like where the character's going, and then nope.
So do you have like a blanket set of questions?
I usually start with like, where are you from? Who's your best friend? What's your deepest secret?
What's the answer to that one?
It's always different and it always surprises me. Like when I think that I know this character, and sometimes I'll do that in the middle of a novel. Like if I'm in the middle and I'm kind of feeling a little stuck, it's a good way to get unstuck with your character. Ask them some really deep, dark questions that like you don't think you know the answers to.
I
Like,
I
where did your
love
mom
that.
go to high school? How was your mom's childhood? Like I ask those kind of questions sometimes.
And into a neutral ground. I think that's very kind. I keep leaning forward because my phone is going to sleep. I didn't do that thing again of leaving it on.
It's okay.
What we have done in my UK writers group, we do something called hot seating.
Okay.
Have you ever done hot seating before?
No. Uh-uh.
So somebody is chosen to play the character, and
Okay.
then everybody asks that person
Oh,
the questions.
wow.
So you have more about this later, hey? Because I
Yes.
think we've reached
I
our limit.
I think
We'll
we
see
reached
you
our limit for
later. Part
episode
two,
one.
character
Yay.
building.
Come back for part too.